This video is going to show you how to multiply a 3-digit number by a 2-digit number using the standard algorithm. Before we start, I'm going to show you the steps that I'm going to be taking to multiply. So the very first two numbers I multiply will be the two numbers in the ones place. Then I'll multiply the number in the ones place on the bottom by the number in the tens place on the top. Then I'll multiply the number in the ones place on the bottom by the number in the hundreds place on the top. Okay, so let's go ahead and do these steps and see what that would look like. So 5 times 7 is 35. I know that the 5 in the ones place goes down and the 3 in 35 gets carried. Notice that I put the 3 above the 4, which is in the tens place. I did not put it above the 2, which is in the hundreds place. So it always gets carried to just the next place over. Okay, now I multiply 5 times 4. 5 times 4 is 20. And if I add 3 more, I get 23. The 3 goes below the line. The 2 in 23 gets carried to the next place over, the hundreds place. Now I'm ready to multiply the 5 by the 2. 5 times 2 is 10, and add 2 more, I get 12. There's nowhere else to carry over, so that's just the last number down the line. So that means the entire 12 gets written below the line. Okay, I'm going to erase what I carried so that I have a little more space. And then also I know before I can move on to multiplying this 3 by the top 3 numbers, I know I have to put in my 0 placeholder. And you can put in a dotted 0 to remind you that you put that in, or you can just put a regular 0 right there to hold the place. Now I'm ready to go ahead and multiply the 3 in 35. I'm going to multiply the 3 and 35 in the same order I did the 5. So I'm going to do 3 times 7 first, and then 3 times 4, and then 3 times 2. So you always do it in that order. Okay, so I start with 3 times 7. 3 times 7 is 21. Again, the 1 goes down. The next number gets carried to the next place. 4 times 3 is 12. Add 2 more, 14. The 4 goes down, the 1 gets carried. 3 times 2 is 6, add 1 more, 7. Notice how nicely lined up all my numbers are. It is really easy for me to tell which digit is in what place. Alright, I like to go ahead and draw that addition sign so that I don't accidentally multiply down here. We just finished multiplying, but now we are going to add these two partial products together. So 5 plus 0 is 5, 3 plus 1 is 4, 2 plus 4 is 6, and 1 plus 7 is 8. So my answer to this multiplication problem is 8,645.